Okay, guys, we are drawing near. This is the last interview of the night until we meet you in the morning at 9. We have about 16 interviews tomorrow. And so tonight this is the last one for the second night of this amazing tour. I've met some extraordinary women from all over the country. And so tonight we resume, we headed back to Texas. And we have Dr. Lashonda Jackson Dean, an author of several books, and now she have this new book that we want to discuss and see how she got to this point. And so we're gonna bring you on. Okay, we already got people coming in already. Okay, you here?
Hey,
Hey, ma'am.
how are you?
I am. I'm happy to be at this point.
I completely understand. I completely understand.
But you know what? Energy. I had my cousin go get me a Red Bull, so I guess it's kind of kicking in now. So I'm kind of like geared up to get this
Yeah,
done, so we can.
you
See
know, there's a
what
lot
you
of
got.
sugar in that, though.
I'm doing the snake. I'm doing the robot.
Did you hear this?
Yeah, I heard there's a lot of sugar in it.
There's a
I
lot of
heard.
sugar in it. So be careful with that. You don't need all that sugar. None of
Okay,
us need all that sugar.
okay, well, we're not gonna. We don't need the sugar.
Yeah,
But I was about to fall out about 3 hours ago, so she done gave me all this look, this burst of energy.
I
I
understand.
don't drink. I don't drink a regular, but I needed it. Lord, today God just knew I had to get one today. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm here. I'm in good spirits. I'm just happy to get to this point, and I want to hear your story. I want to hear how you got to this point. I want to hear about this new book of 20 authors, and let's hear what you got to say. So, tell everybody who you are. Tell everybody where you're from, the name of your book, and what made you decide to go with this book.
Just so you know,
Oh,
just
she got a microphone.
this just a little bit I do right there. Just so you know, this is
Okay.
Dr. Lashonda Jackson Dean, the TV talk show queen and the pen slayer, and now the national and international bestseller author of the book, the anthology, The Pivot Anthology. Thank
Okay.
you so much, Coach Nikki, for allowing me to be on your show tonight. Hello, everyone. Dr. Lashonda Jackson Dean is in the house.
All right. Let's do a full introduction on it, just so you know.
Just so you know.
I cannot with you.
Just so you know.
Okay. We know.
I'm
That
just
is
playing
funny.
around with you.
I love that. I love that energy, man. So, what made you decide to write this book, and how did you pick your people? And why I wasn't in this book? I mean, what's the deal?
You got the opportunity to be in the next one.
Okay,
All right.
I'm
So
coming.
let me tell you about the Pivot Anthology.
Okay,
Am I turning this right?
yeah, you
There,
got it right.
there we
That's a
go.
good book.
The Pivot Anthology. The Pivot Anthology is about 20 experts, 20 personal experiences of experts getting out of their way. And the 20 experts come from different industries. We got medical, we got administration, we got engineering, we have what else we have? Just fashion, we have retail, we have all different types of industries these
Okay,
experts come out of, because we all have challenges and we all have obstacles and barriers that we have to learn to get through. And so what I decided, how this book came along, let me just start off with this. I've been sick for the last 8 months. I've been sick. I was one of the people that ended up with COVID. And
mm,
so turns out, not only did I have COVID, I turned out to be one of the long haulers with COVID, which means that I could not get rid of the COVID. And so every time I would test, I would still be positive
mm.
for COVID. And this went on and went on. And so I had never been so sick in my life, but I was so sick. I mean, just laid out sick. And I thought to myself, I'm thinking like,
Did we lose her? there? Let's see here for a minute. Let me tell y'all something about Wi-Fi. It does what it want to do when it want to do it. Like she is froze, and I really want to hear her interview. She's like sitting here froze. This is not good, guys. I'm sorry. We're having technical difficulty on this interview, and I really want to get past this interview. It's like my last interview. It's like this woosah kind of moment. I want to get it over with so I can go home. Yeah, down. Okay, she's stuck. Hey, she's gone. She's calling me. Hey, what happened?
I don't know. We're just gone.
Can you jump back in there for me?
Let me try it again.
Okay. Hey guys, my name is Coach Nikki. How are you doing? All of you 25 people that's on here. Thank you for joining this tour. Waiting on her to come back. Be patient with me. Don't drop down. I see 2 people on the left. Come on back in here. She's coming back. Jeopardy. Doom, 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 doom. Can y'all tell me who you are? Say hey. Who are these people? I need to do the interview with this young lady. Okay. There she go.
Girl, I don't know what happened. Somebody pulled the plug on us.
I don't know who pulled the plug, but I'm just sitting here like patiently waiting. Trying to get this knowledge. And so you was very sick. We're back.
Okay.
So you was very sick, and then all of a sudden what happened?
I was extremely sick. I mean, just to the point where I was just laying around and quarantined from my family onto another wing, a separate wing of my house, and just no interaction with anyone except through Facebook, not Facebook. What is it? The phone thing, phone chat, phone video. And so I'm just there, and I'm feeling so bad. I'm feeling so sick, and I finally it kicked in and said, "Girl, you better get up and do something. I mean, yeah, you better get up. You can't just lay here and die. That's not even you,
right?
You know you're gonna give death a fight. So at any rate, so get on up and fight this." And so I grabbed my laptop. I started writing. I started writing another book. And then I thought about it. You know what? I'm in this quarantine all by myself. No interference or nothing. Let me get in contact with some people. I got in contact with a few people, and I was like, "Hey, would you be interested in doing a anthology?" And I told them what my idea was, and they were like, "You know what? That's good. Yeah, this is good. Let's do this." And so I was able to get 20 experts on the line, and we talked about it, and we just did it. And so from the COVID-19 coronavirus sickness on my bed, thinking I'm on my deathbed, we birthed a masterpiece that took us to national and international bestseller. Not just that, #1 new release, not just that, #1 new release bestseller in 7 different business categories. Ain't God good?
God is awesome.
Yes. And so I'm so excited about this book. I'm so excited about the opportunities that I know that are going to come from this book. I'm so excited about the team, the Pivot Masters. I had a wonderful team. Everybody got along. Everybody worked hard. Everybody did everything that they need to do in order to make this a success. And they're still out there doing what they need to do. And so this was an incredible experience for me. Actually, I believe this book, along with let me start over. I believe the hand of God and the experience with this book saved my life. Because had I not started to do something and try to shake myself out of that, I probably would be dead by now, because COVID really had me. But thank God, I'm finally negative of the COVID. and I'm getting back to my life. I'm getting back to doing things. I have rejoined my family, and I'm just doing great. I'm doing wonderful.
I'm
Thank
happy you're
God.
feeling better. I am so happy. So
Thank
my
you.
question begins to ask you, who are the 20 authors that co-authored this book with you?
I have 20. Uh, Let me give them their names. Um, I have Twan, I have Amara, I have Latasha, I have Jilly, I have Sheila, Pauline, Michelle, Avalon, Hassan, Cheryl, Wendy, Sherry, Nolan, Anthony, Javina, Deshaun, Colton, Maisha, and Catherine. So
Hmm.
we're all a team at the
Okay.
Pivot Masters. They're all Pivot Masters. And I
And
want to
what?
thank them. I have thanked them personally. I have thanked them publicly, and I want to thank them publicly again
Mhm.
for being there for me to help me through this illness and to help me with this anthology. And we're only going to keep going. And so I'm also looking for new teammates for our next anthology. So if y'all interested in being an author and interested in being a bestseller author, get in contact with me.
Where
We're
can they find this book at?
look like we done froze again. Did we freeze? Am I
I'm listening to you. Keep talking.
okay? You can get the book, the actual book, on my website, www.drlashondajacksondean.com.
Okay, gotcha. And one more thing. Can you give my people an encouraging word? Those who are listening to you that have been depressed, grieving over COVID. I mean, you are a walking testimony. We just
Absolutely.
need you to say something inspirational to keep them pushing and striving for greater.
Nothing easy has ever turned into something great. And so
Mm,
we all have challenges, we all have barriers, we all have things that we have to go through. But that's what you have to do. You got to go through it. You got to
mhm,
keep going through it. You know, we all want to get to the other side, but in order to get to the other side, you got to keep moving. And if
mhm,
you don't have to be great just to start to do something, but you have to start in order to be great. And
mhm,
so I can tell you the things that I went through with COVID, I thought this was it for me. And I'm one of those people, I have done a lot, and I'm extremely proud of the accomplishments that I have, but I know there's greater coming. And so
mhm,
the Lord blessed me to get over, to go through the COVID and to go
mhm,
through the challenges and the barriers that I had to come out on the other side. And that's what you have to do too. You got to keep going through and go over to get to the other side. So don't stop, don't waver, keep the faith, and keep pushing. That's Dr. Jackson Dean letting you know that.
okay. And one more thing. If there was an inspired author who want to write books, what advice would you give them to write books?
Start writing. Just
Okay.
start writing.
Mhm,
That's the main thing is to write. You don't have to worry about being perfect. Nobody's perfect. Nothing is perfect. No situation, no nothing is perfect. So don't put that much pressure on yourself to be perfect. Just write.
mm,
If you sit down and write and get your thoughts out first, then worry about going back to clean it up. You'll be
mhm,
more successful. But if you go through and you try to judge every sentence, if you try to correct every sentence, if you want to make sure every word is the best word to use while you're writing, you're
mhm,
never going to finish because it's never going to be perfect. So just
mhm.
write. And
Right.
I'm more than happy to assist people with that. So I coach people in writing. I coach people in becoming authors. I coach people in how to become bestsellers. And so if you're interested in that and you're interested in being in an anthology, get in contact with me at drlashondajacksondean@gmail.com and we can get working. I'm ready. I'm well now, so let's get to work.
Look at it.
Let's get to work, y'all. I'm well. I'm not sick anymore. I'm on my way. Y'all better come on with me. If you coming, you better come on. You better get right or you gonna get left. Come on with it.
I can't with you. I can't rock. You need to send me that microphone. Oh, that was funny. Well, thank you so much for being on my show. Thank you so much for being on this tour with us. I was very excited to talk to you because I've been watching you for a long time. So I'm so happy to meet you physically in spirit because we can't touch, so
that's right.
Keep us in prayer, keep this tour in prayer, and just jump in every now and then. I got 4 more days on this thing, so jump in every now and then and wave and say, "Hey, Nikki, I see you." All in love.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's get together and do something.
I'm down for it. I love a Texas now. And give me a reason to fly to Texas. I love Texas food. Y'all be feeding me good down there.
Bring me Josephine right quick. Stop her.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you this right here before you go. I'm actually coming to Texas in March. I got to speak at a women's retreat.
Really?
So hopefully, I'm gonna see you information. So hopefully, I get a chance to see you while I'm down there.
Fantastic! I need to know about that. I might can slide in on the stage too.
I'll send you her information. She's powerful. I'll make sure you get her information.
Oh, really?
Yes,
really?
ma'am.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Once again, I thank you for inviting me to your show. I enjoyed every moment of it. Yes. If you notice, I like to play around with business.
I love that. That keeps it live. I don't like no dead interview. Talk to me. Let's laugh. Let's have fun.
Exactly.
Yes.
And like I said, if anybody's interested in any of my books, you can visit my website, www.drlashandajacksondean.com. Right now, we're in the pre-order phase of the Pivot book, but it should be rolling out in the next week. So go ahead and get your orders in. You can also order my other books, Level Up Through Mindfulness and Life Book Part 2, Seed to Seeds, Tea Party and Prayer, and also my my case study. I have a case study on underrepresentation of African American women in corporate America. Now you'll enjoy that as well. So I'm very versatile. I'm one of those people. I don't like to be put in a box and say that I can only do one thing because I know my God has given me the power to do a multitude of things. And so that's what I do. I do a multitude of things.
Amen.
And I enjoy it.
Thank you so much. Well, you have a good night and take care of yourself, and I will talk to you very soon.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right, guys. Take care. This was the last of the tour for today's date. You'll see me in the morning. We want to give a shout out to Dr. Jackson Dean on her success. Amazing woman of God. She's been around for a very long time. So follow her, go and support her. And we're gone for the night. I'll see you guys early in the morning.